Hello historians. Today I'll be showing you how to clean and restore an antique flintlock pistol. It could be anything really, it could be a percussion pistol or a revolver, but this is a Nock Flintlock pistol, probably from around the 1790s. The lock mechanism here and the stock and the brass furniture are all original. The barrel, however, is probably Indian, judging by the markings, so I imagine it was probably used in the East India Company or something as a reserve pistol. But it's a nice little piece anyway. I got it for a fantastic price, and it's quite sentimental to me as well, because it's my first antique. But I'm about halfway through restoring it. I've got a lot of the grime off the barrel. As you can see, there's still quite a lot of tarnish still left. I've not touched the wood furniture yet, but I'll get onto that later in the video. So this is just going to give you a rundown of how to clean and restore such a pistol. There's different schools of thoughts on whether or not you should actually clean and restore antiques. My 2 cents really is that do whatever you can reverse. You know, if there's some grime on it, feel free to just rub it off. But, you know, don't modify the actual weapon itself if you want to keep its authenticity. And also be careful about what products you're using on it as well. Obviously, you don't want to tarnish the metal too much or, you know, create cracks in the stock. First of all, we have this light metal cleaner. It's very light, it's, you know, very liquidic as well. It's very cheap off Amazon, but this stuff is going to just remove any kind of light grime. You know, it probably won't touch much of the oxidization much, but the main goal with this stuff is just to remove any kind of the light tarnish and uncover some of the deeper, you know, blemishes that you need to address. So you're just going to get a white valeting cloth. These are designed for polish work. They're quite useful because obviously the plain white colour allows you to see the tarnish as it's coming off, so you know you're actually doing a good job. But you're just going to pour just a very small amount just onto the rag here. And very gently just rub it onto the affected areas. I've already done this quite extensively, so I don't think much will be coming off. There's a little bit there, the camera's not really picking it up. You're going to want to do that throughout the entire gun. Try and avoid the wood furniture, just because you don't know what these kind of chemicals can leave on the wood. For the next part, you're going to want to use something to address some of these tougher stains here. For this, I'd recommend WD-40. This is quite good because it's a lubricant as well. It brings out quite a nice shine in whatever you're doing. So you can, if your ramrod is a little bit, you know, rigid, you can spray this on there and it'll ease up the action a little bit. Good on the lock mechanism as well. But with this, you're going to want to be quite careful because it's obviously quite corrosive. I'd recommend spraying it just like with the metal cleaner here. Spray a little bit onto your rag. And avoid getting it on the wood as well. So if you've got like a vice grip or something, then, you know, vice it. I'm in a small apartment, so I've had to improvise. But yeah, get your rag, very gently just scrub. You may also want to disassemble your lock mechanism as well, so you can clean the individual parts. Okay, now this is the heavy hitter. This is a metal polish paste. It's very effective. It's called MAAS metal polish. Again, this is from Amazon. But it's very effective for getting these really deep, grimy stains. So what you're going to do is apply a very light amount onto the affected area. As you can see here, I've got some on the barrel. Get your rag and very gently rub it along. No innuendos, please. Now, as you can see right here, that, you know, black grimy stuff is stuff coming off the barrel. You know, so whether it's dirt, grime, rust, it's just a combination of all of them, really. You're going to want to repeat this process until, you know, the rag gets less and less black on it as you're rubbing. For these areas here, you know, like the lock, precise, you know, small areas that you can't really, you know, accurately get to with a rag, use a toothbrush or some kind of, you know, cleaning utensil. Just be very careful about what kind of tool you use, because obviously you can't use something that will scratch the metal too much. But yeah, remember as well to clean the locks, things like that. But I'll do a before and after shot as well once I finish cleaning this, so you guys can see the difference in the metalwork. Okay, this is about halfway through. Hello, Winston. Get off. Alright, now stay tuned, and I'll forward on to when I'm finished doing it. Okay, I'm done cleaning. As you can see, I've got a very nice coat of polish on that. A couple blemishes, but not too bad. I'm very happy with how this turned out. I'll do a part 2 on how to restore wood. I won't give you the answer in this video, you have to stay tuned. Subscribe. I'll also show you, I've left the frizzen and the pan relatively untouched. So you see these markings here. To me that indicates that this gun was fired in anger like 200 years ago or so. So I thought there's some historic value there, so I didn't touch it. But I've cleaned up the plate, and as you can see the Nock sign there, it's a bit more readable. But yeah, it looks nice. I'm very happy with this. So yeah, please subscribe and I'll make more videos.